don't love this delve. What do you guys think? Coral Cliffs? Dave. Just play the game. That stuff drops. I'll tell you something that they don't tell you in the game mostly. I've got 100 million gold. And it's mostly, I think, you know what the trick is doing your writs every day and selling mats. What I've been doing is so you ask, what would you do with 100 million gold? So what I'm doing is I'm buying up all the houses. Not with crowns. I don't believe in using crowns. But a lot of the houses you can get if you, I mean, you can earn them. You get achievements, and then they're available to buy with gold. So I have been doing that. There. Need to go up. Up, up, up. Up. I took the Delve quest in this too, so I have both the daily and the actual quest. I started it yesterday and then went on to do other things, but let's finish it up today. Let's get it done today. This is a pretty zone, isn't it? Even the delves are pretty. Alrighty. If anybody has any questions about the event, now is your time. Okay, where? What? Couple more this way. Oh yeah, I remember when High Isle first came out and we were doing these quests. It's been that long since I've been doing delves on High Isle.
Over here, quickly. I don't know when. Thank the aids you're not.
No hope.
Open the door for him.
Pick yourselves off the ground or let me carry you. We're getting out of here.
Okay. And what's this last thing over here? It's There we go. So now I just need to get out. It is a good looking, I mean, I think High Isle is one of the most beautiful spots. High Isle, Somerset, and now Westfield are all really pretty zones. So this is for the Delve quest.
Westland told me. Oh, it does.
See, that's worthless, so I don't know why I even did it.
She'll be out.
I'll grab these really quick since they're right in front of us. Now we'll go back and turn these in. And I'm using the Beam Me Up add-on so that I don't have to pay to, you know, teleport. Allocate, yeah, the desert is too spread out and boring. But it's good for that dolmen run. That's what everybody uses Alakir Desert for.
Adventurer. I'm not an expert in adventure.
There's our reward coffers turned in there. Now, I thought I had this one done too.
Well, you look ready,
Oh,
that this job won't finish itself. Otherwise, why would I be the Elder Tide Servant?
I didn't get all of the... Oh my god, I'm a knucklehead. I'm a knucklehead. Let's open these coffers and see what we get. I don't need any of these scripts. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, let's check the endeavors today. Weekly we've done. Raw materials refining, workshop furnishings, escape from the guards, battleground march. And chitinous foes, which I've been doing. Mud crabs, I guess, are that, yeah. Yes, Seeker. Crowns, I don't believe in pay to win, but add-ons are fine. Add-ons are free and available to everybody. That's the distinction. You get it? I don't pay to win, even for cosmetics. And the reason that add-ons are necessary is because the devs at ESO are too stupid to incorporate needed add-ons into the base game. For instance, the minimap. Who ever heard of a huge MMORPG without the basic minimap? Another thing is inventory management. How can you have, I mean, ESO has no inventory management. And the Beam Me Up is just so necessary. I'm getting ready to do a video actually on the 10 most necessary add-ons that ESO should incorporate into the base game. And I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play on console. Well, that is how I'm justifying it. Some people just love an argument. Eh? Hey, Seeker, grab some coffee. Crown things are mostly cosmetic, but the thing that I said was that I wouldn't use crowns to buy houses. I like to earn them. I like to get the achievements needed to get the house and then use gold. Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. Seeker gets timed out for 24 hours, everybody. I am on PC. Enjoy that timeout, Seeker. Enjoy that timeout, my friend. I don't put up with trolls, just so you guys know. I don't put up with trolls in the comment section of YouTube videos. And I don't put up with trolls in chat. I'll tell you why. Life is too short. And obviously, if he doesn't like my content, he can go other places, right? Plenty of other people to watch.
You made it back in one excellent work. I'm afraid. How do you?
Some
keep
people
it?
just like the attention, though, I think. Which explains the name Seeker. He's seeking attention. But he's not going to get it here. Well, Dave, you are always welcome and you will never get a timeout. I promise. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to go do our writs really quick. If he hadn't called me a hypocrite, he would have only got a 10-minute timeout, but he went too far. He went too far. He flew too close to the sun. Now, the reason that I do my writs in Vardenfell, yeah, I know. You PS5 guys are amazing. I don't know how you... I just don't have the patience. Like, look at how easy it is for me to do my writs. It's not that easy for you to do your writs when you don't have any add-ons. See, it's just one click and it's just doing it. And that's another reason that I think, see, I mean, in a way, Seeker has a point as far as add-ons should be available to everybody that plays the game, which is why I think there are certain add-ons that ESO should incorporate into the game. If they incorporated it into the base game, then Dave, you would be able to take advantage of those things. And the fact is that they do that. They do incorporate great add-ons into the base game, because housing tours, it was basically an add-on. We already had housing tours, a version of it that was an add-on. And what the devs did was they took that add-on and they incorporated it into the base game. Now, nobody really likes or uses housing tours, but it just shows that they could absolutely take some of these good ideas that are, frankly, that are made by players who love the game, who create these add-ons. Oh. I have a full inventory again.
Vivek City.
Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I need to dump a bunch of this stuff in the bank and get rid of it. Okay, here's stuff we can get rid of. All right, let's see if we can finish these up now. We might do the escape from guards thing too, because that's easy to do. Let's just turn this stuff in. I do the endeavors every single day. Because again, I like to use the endeavors, the seals, to buy the stuff that I like that's in the Crown store. Like that cool mount that I have. And those were bought with endeavors. Okay, let's see. If we steal this thing right in front of the guard. There we go. Flee from the guards. Flee, flee. Yeah, you're crazy not to, right? Endeavors are so great. And then are you like me, Dave, too? As soon as the weekly comes out, you do the weeklies all right away in like just one go?
You both know what services I offer. You bring it.
Yep.
You think this lot is bad?
Alright, let's get rid of this. This. Do you get rid of the green? I just sell off the green companion stuff. Always. I'm going to get rid of the green recipes. Those all have to go in the bank. Yeah. Well, I wish you were on PC because you could be in my little exploration gaming guild and I could give you a bunch of stuff. I put really good stuff into the guild, into our guild bank, and just let anybody have it that wants it. So now in my bank, for my other characters, I'm going to put all of these. All of these things. Okay, let's do some of these master writs too. I'll show you guys how I do the master writs really fast. Yeah, I understand it. I like I think the graphics are actually better on PS. I play a couple things on console. Mostly RPGs, so like I play Hogwarts Legacy and those kind of things on. Okay, so let's get a bunch of these. Let's do the gold ones, right? Where are they? Down here, down here. See how this stuff is also nicely organized? You don't have that, do you? So this is 129 writ vouchers. So let's do that one. That's the jewelry one. Let's do an enchanter one. A clothing one. A blacksmithing one. And an alchemy one, right? Is that everything? Oh, provisioning. Got one provisioning one too. Okay. We didn't have a woodworking one, so. See, master writs are automatic too, most of them. See, that was all just done for me. Jewelry is not, so. You got to go to the. It does kind of show you. I think it does this on console as well, right? Craft it. I don't know. For some reason, they haven't set up the add-ons to do it correctly for jewelry. It's worth it to make that for all of those writs. Blacksmithing there's automatic. Yeah, that feature makes it really nice. See, it automatically just runs around and crafts it for you. Same with enchanting, it makes the glyph for you. Alchemy, it does it for you. Let's go provisioning. Provisionings, you got to click twice. Now it's done. Okay, so then we go to our house, the snug pod. You can see how many houses I've bought. Oops. Outside the snug pod. Don't be jealous. We all play the game in a little bit different way. The snug pod is worth getting though if you're going to do writs, because look where it drops you off. It drops you off basically right next to the guy. Rawless.
If I have to wait around anyway.
And there we got 150 writ vouchers. So I can either place some workshop furnishings, which, I mean, I guess I can do that. That's easy enough. I'll just go to a random house. Panther Fang Chapel is where we're going. One day I'll get around to decorating all of these houses. I've got like 3 or 4 of them completely decorated, and the others are just a mess. Oh, and look, this is a cool house too. See, look at it. It's this huge chapel. Isn't that great? I will get around to decorating this. See, I'm starting to put statues and stuff in. Okay. So we're looking at workshop items. Workshop. Oh, I've got these things. So let's just place these things right now. Doesn't matter where, because I will fix it later. I need one more of them somewhere. That should do it. Okay. Now we've got our endeavors done. And look, those things look kind of cool in here, actually, don't they? Those things might belong in here. Okay, one more game of tribute. I know it's boring to watch, but we can chat while I'm doing it. Oh, okay, Dave, watch. I'm playing it now, as soon as we get somebody. I have to admit, I actually like the card game, certain aspects of it. Some of the players annoy the hell out of me, but I do like the game. I'll go back to High Isle. And you know what we'll do? Oh, no, here it is. Here it is. So the first thing is picking the decks, and everybody gets to pick 2 decks, and each one of these decks kind of does different things. So it's a very strategic part of it, this beginning of just picking decks. See, now I can go a lot of different ways from the 2 decks that he's picked, of which I'm going to take the easy, faster way out because I don't want the game to drag on. This. Alrighty. My problem with it is they've got 2 decks that are almost identical in color, which is so annoying. Why would they do that? We'll get through this fast. It's the first person to reach 40 points in the middle, that middle number. Now there's another way to win, a trickier way to win. If I get all 4 of these facing my way, I automatically win the game no matter what the points are. But he caught on to that one. I can still make him worry about it by just getting 1 more turned my way. When you've got 3 turned your way, then people get worried. That's called a patron win. Now each of the cards has different things that they do. Yeah, see, he's worried about that patron win. There are a lot of deck building games out there. A lot of nerds play deck building games. Like Magic the Gathering is probably the best, the most famous of the deck building games. And a lot of it is RNG, right? Because it's just the luck of the draw when the good cards come up. If you can get to them, there is strategy involved. But I would say probably half of the game is RNG. And so far, I've gotten better cards than he has, so I'm probably going to win, even though it's tied right now. Let's go ahead and take this guy. You see the blue cards that I have? Those are crow cards. Those are good because usually you get to pick another card. Like he's using his crow cards now and getting. Okay. See, that just made him lose a point. And I made him lose another point. And now we're kind of done with our turn in a way. Let's see. Yeah, see, now he's going to worry because that card that looks like a little meal, that's a go 2 times on the patron. So I could, okay, so he had to move a patron, so there. Now I can't use it to win. Now let's see. Now I'm at 20 and he's at 10. Now he's at 9. And 24 to 9. And see, he's got to get rid of these 2 cards of mine because they're costing him every time. So he's got to get some points to get rid of those cards. It's not complicated once you kind of get used to it. When they introduce a new deck, which they do, you know, with DLCs, they'll introduce a brand new deck. Then it can get a little complicated because you have to learn how to play that deck. So now he's in trouble because, see, it's 35 to 8. And I just have to get to 40. We're playing a guy called Way of the Lotus. Sounds like he might be of the Buddhist persuasion. He's rallying a little bit, giving it his best shot. He's getting good cards. He's got a really good chance here. Okay, 37 to 12, only 3 more points. Then we'll be done and we can go back to playing normal ESO for you guys. Well, that gets us to 41. Let's see if it's enough. 41 to 14. I am in the USA. I'm on the west coast of California. Get ready for a big storm. See, I don't think he's going to be able to get to 41 on this turn, no matter what he does. So I am the winner. Excellent. In the UK? Are you in the UK? 41 to 15. That's a good old-fashioned ass kicking. All right, back to High Isle, everybody. I have many friends in the UK, and my family's from Italy. I've got some good friends in Germany. Let's go get this jewelry survey. I have to say, with the way things are going in the US right now, I'd like to move to Europe myself. Although Amsterdam, one of my favorite cities, had a little trouble lately. Oh my God, Florida. Florida is where the truly crazy people live. Florida is where it's not just a little crazy, it's all the way full on crazy. Now here's a trick I'll show you, Dave. You're going to love this one. So with this character, with each different character, I pick what resource I want them to have. This will save you a ton of inventory space. So as you can see, 10, 5, 7, because they stack. So this guy is just my jewelry guy. And whenever any of my characters get a jewelry survey, I put it in the bank, and then this guy picks them up. And then on one of my other characters, I've got a woodworking survey, and another character I've got an enchanter survey. And that way, all of the surveys stack, and you can do them at your leisure, and then see where this one survey is. I just picked it up. Now I just have to run a little bit of ways away from it. Come back in. And it'll all be reloaded. Let's see, did I go far enough away? Maybe I was just missing one. I think that's what it was. I was missing one. Oh no, it reloaded. Come on. Well, I hate the way they've done this particular survey all around this rock. Now maybe we should queue up for a dungeon, because you can get another glorious box on a dungeon. Isn't that right? I haven't actually done that yet, but it's only for the dungeons here, so let's see. Not the public dungeon. So it would be Graven Deep. And Earthen Root. Is that right? And Dreadsail Reef. Oh no, Dreadsail Reef is the trial. Yeah, so it's Graven Deep, or Earthen Root, is that right? Okay. So let's do why don't they put these in alphabetical order? Which one should we do? Oh, Graven Deep is kind of fun, right? So while we're waiting for that, we will continue to pick up our jewelry mine here. Yeah, 2 dungeons, 1 trial, and then the public dungeon. So I'm also spending time in the public dungeon because I want to get the all the fragments for the Coral Hajmato pet. I'm working on that, and it's like 50. It's 25 in each public dungeon, which is such a pain, but I'm one of those completionists. I like to get all of the pets as well. I do like the sunflowers here in this zone. I was so excited when they first put those in. Come on, dungeon. Yeah, the survey thing will save you a ton of space, though. I put sunflowers in my houses, too, a lot of them. I really like them. All right.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Taking some time for the dungeon to queue up. So remember, when you're doing the harvesting route, you can also get luminous ink from any zone, so hopefully some luminous ink will drop. That's still selling good, right? Back on Ominos here. I think Ominos is better, or Aminos, for harvesting, because there just seems to be less people. Seems to be always more nodes available. Look at how pretty this waterfall is. Look at there, luminous ink, 2 luminous ink. Yay. I told you, luminous ink, that's valuable still, right? You haven't done any scribing yet? Oh my goodness. I've got videos on how to easily get that done. Scribing is good. I mean, scribing actually, there's a couple of scribe spells that are really useful. I have a healing spell that's scribed that I use for my Arcanist, and it made that build much stronger.
This one knows she can never leave the jungle. But sometimes sleeping through that gate is so tempting.
Amino Station.
This gate lies the jungle of Amorous. Your home.
Get that stuff done. I did it all on the PTS and then went back and did it all on the real server. See, this is relaxing, right? Just running around, harvesting.
I love harvesting runestones.
More ink, you guys, more ink. That's 2 in a really short period of time. If ink is going to fall like that, then I am going to do lots of harvesting during this couple of weeks. I always seem to run low on some of the enchanting runes too, so I try to always do those. Let's It's the only resource that I ever seem to run low of. Ooh, there's a coffer.
That close to you. A pickpocket will make a killing while
Yay.
something like
What did we get? Come on. Giant clam. Oh, I did the achievement for Sky Shards where you have to actually go find all of them. And that was a really fun achievement to get because it makes you go to every zone and figure out where every Sky Shard is. It took a long time. Some Sky Shard Hunter achievement. Why did I needed that for something though? Forget what it was. But I remember there was something in the game, it was really important that I get that achievement, so I went ahead and did it all.
that. Ugh, I hate getting caught.
Oh, someone saw me. I didn't realize those NPCs were right there. Now we got to get out of the way of the NPCs. Yeah, that was the trickiest part, is finding them in Cyrodiil. So what you had to do is, you know how Cyrodiil's always being dominated by one of the factions. So I have all three of the factions and different characters. So I'd have to log on to the character that had the faction that matched so that I could run around to get Sky Shards in Cyrodiil. You did all the trials though. I don't think I've done all the trials. Fishing Master, good for you. That, I think, is one of the hardest achievements in the game. Oh, look, Master Chest. Oh, I got it, just in time.
You've got a talent for finding those.
Purple staff. I have not got the fishing achievement yet. And the reason is the reward isn't good enough. That boat that you get for the getting the fishing thing is crappy. I already have better boats than that one. If they made the reward better, I would be more
That is the
incentivized. I can force almost any luck with this character too. It's just that was a master one, so I might not have been able to get through that one. I'll show you. The next chest that we come across, I'll force. just hanging out at the coast, hunting for seashells. Yeah, I will get around to doing all the fishing one day. Fishing is another one of the things, it's like tribute. You really should not do it while you're streaming because it's just too boring to watch. People like to watch you fight, in general. I notice I'll have a bunch of people watching, then I'll play tribute and they'll all just go away. And you want to get rid of a crowd? Play some tribute. Make them watch you play cards. Oh, am I in time? I am in time. Plenty of time. It's going down slow. Oh no, the dungeon is ready.
Great work. The questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened.
There, I got it in time, right? Yes, there we go. Yeah, the heavysack thing is cool. Because heavysacks are easy to miss. Graven Deep. Oh, look what I got. Purple Companion Jack. Did you see that? Did you see it, Dave? So we should get another gold box for this, right? Am I right? Yeah, as soon as I have a chance, I'll look at it and we can see what it's worth. As I recall, this is the hardest boss in this dungeon. Isn't that right? There we go. I am using a 1-bar build. My famous 1-bar sorcerer. He never fails. Very, very hard to kill. I remember when this dungeon first came out, I was really excited because of the underwater part of it.
We want is blocked.
Chest. There, we forced that one. Oh, and I already have that treasure chest, I mean the map, so can't loot the map.
Flooding wore away this tunnel. The sea always wins. I think I hear the station again.
Second map.
Excellent, another breach. Back in. Go have fun with that behemoth.
Yeah, this boss can be hard too. Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. And a lot of my followers, my subscribers, are military vets or people with limited mobility. So I tried to create builds that are 1-bar builds because they're easier to play. And he's down. Here we go. The fall. Oh no. I love that part too. They did a good job designing this dungeon. I agree. It is nice just hanging out. Hanging out and chatting. We kicked someone from the group because they weren't around, so now it's just 3 of us and a companion. So hopefully that'll be okay.
The pain needs to stop.
Plus, this video will be available on my channel. The live gets saved.
This portal, then walk to the central room. Don't concern yourself about air.
The diving portal. I love this, a little air bubble. Don't concern yourself about air. Now, isn't this the one where you have to turn around at some point so you don't get one shot?
Slip right into my open jaws. And swallows your life.
I did serve. But I was in intelligence, so I never was really in the field. I did go through basic training though. Fear, now this is the part. You have to turn away. Turn away. There we go. We did it. And we did get another glorious box. Even with only 3 players. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Still in group. Leave group. Okay, there we go. Now let's check out that. Oh, let's check out our glorious box. Another companion jack. This one just a blue one. Let's look. Yeah, this one is decent though. The purple one. Augmented. Nice. 8 years, that's a long, long haul. So now I guess we'll switch characters. I do love the military, and I worry for our military because with Donald Trump in charge, God knows what he's going to require. "43 years in the British Army. Good for him. You send him my best. Tell him your favorite YouTuber appreciates his service." That's I mean, how high up did he get? What was, his must have had a decent rank, I would think. So this is my Arcanist. Let's see what he still has to do. Yeah, I think we all were surprised he won. Let's see. Anyone with a brain, anyways. Everyone in California was pretty surprised he won. So you can see this character has hardly been anywhere. He's fairly new. my Arcanist, and has not spent time in High Isle, so we need to actually discover all these vents. Wow, Lieutenant Colonel, good for him. Alright, so there's another vent found. Alright, let's go down and find this one. Open up all these way shrines. This is public dungeon, right? This is that public dungeon. Ghost Haven Bay. Yeah, let's do this. So there's a thing in ESO, Dave, do you know about this, where the first public dungeon that you do every day has a better chance to yield the rare, like the rare fragments and that kind of thing. So hopefully we can jump in here, since this is the first public dungeon I've been in, and get one of those fragments that I need, the Coral Hajmata. Come on, be here. No, not yet. Not yet. Let's try for where the boss is. Anything can drop the fragments though, so really you just have to kill everything. People in the public dungeon today. Did it fall, Dave? Did you see it fall? Did I just miss it? Companion shield. I don't think it fell, did it? No. Oh, a little strangler. The boss is over here. Let's get this boss now. You can see this Arcanist just rips through things. Still no. Oh, but a coffer. A coffer has dropped. Let's see. Ooh, a good blueprint. Yeah, 50,000 gold blueprint. Let's see what it is. That's a nice little cushion stool. We'll keep that because I'm a furnishing nut. I'll see if my main already has it. I just do furnishings on my main. Alright, now I'm mad that it hasn't dropped. There it is. Coral Hajmata lure. See these? There. 25 of those and 25 of the decoys. So the cool thing is you can just use it right away like that and it clicks in. Alright. Now this guy needs to do the Ritz, because another one won't fall for a long time now. That's why those things are so rare. It's a cool looking little pet too. So with the add-on, you can do all of the Ritz on a character in under 2 minutes.
Nothing says love.
There we go. Let's turn them in.
The first rounds of the cave.
I don't know. Do these ever drop a coffer too, or no? Oh no, because this is not high isle either. So. In the New Life Festival, we'll get coffers for doing writs. Let's sell a bunch of stuff here now. Repair. So you can see on this character I have all the enchanter surveys. Okay. And I think he's new enough that I still need to do some of the mount training with him as well.
Best mounts in all of Varden.
Yep. Now, maybe you will. If they listen to me, which they never do, but if they did, I'm about to make a video about that. Oh, look, it's right there, too. Are we in time? Let's see if we can get there in time. Please, please let us be there in time. Wow, we barely got there. Dave, thank you very much for chatting today and for coming in. I appreciate it, and for subbing. I will hopefully talk to you soon, and if not, have a great weekend. See you soon. Yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream soon too, so perfect time to take off. It has been a pleasure.